say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. You say I'm held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I'm yours, and I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe. The only thing that matters now is
Night message with me, your servant, Reverend Father Emmanuel, entitled, Only Say a Word, and My Soul Shall Be Healed. Taken from the Gospel of today, Matthew chapter 8, verses 5 to 11.
You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. You say I'm held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I'm yours, and I believe.
Today, the Gospel presented to us a Roman centurion who comes to Jesus asking him, Lord, heal my servant is sick. And so Jesus says, I will come to heal him. But he tells him that, Sir, do not come to my home because I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof. But only say a word, and I believe that my servant will be healed. A faith that is shown there, it's so amazing to Jesus. So much so that he says, I have never seen such kind of a faith in the whole land of Israel.
You say I'm held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I'm yours.
We need such kind of faith and humility. That's what touches Jesus most. Let us read the Gospel of Matthew chapter 8, verses 5 to 11. When Jesus entered Capernaum, a Roman officer met him and begged for help. Sir, my servant is sick in bed at home, unable to move and suffering terribly. I will go and make him well, Jesus said. Oh, no, sir, answered the Roman officer. I do not deserve to have you come into my house. Just give the order and my servant will get well. I too am a man under the authority of superior officers, and I have soldiers under me. I order this one, go, and he goes. And I order that one, come, and he comes. And I order my slave, do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard this, he was surprised and said to the people following him, I tell you most solemnly, I have never found anyone in Israel with faith like this. I assure you that many will come from the east and the west and sit down with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of God.
Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong.
The gospel of today presents to us the faith and humility of a Roman centurion. And you discover the words that is using, Lord, I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof, but only say a word, my servant to be healed. These are the words that the church has adapted. We use them in every Eucharistic celebration just before the communion. We say, Lord, I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof, but only say a word and my soul shall be healed. Taken from this passage that I've just read today. Why? It's because these words are very important when you meditate. You discover that this man has faith in the Lord. Then the second thing is a question of humility. He knows what he is. And so he tells Jesus that I am not worthy. He takes himself so humble. He realizes his weaknesses. He knows that this man I am talking to is of high profile, is God. I have heard about him, what he has done. He's a holy man. And so I don't think I am capable. I am capable of receiving him in my house, because my house is not a house that can receive a man of God. He recognizes, he says, oh Lord, I am not worthy. He does not put himself high. He does not take himself like he deserves the grace, the charity, the kindness of Jesus. No. He accepts, he acknowledges that he is a sinner. And so he needs a favor from God. He needs the grace to direct him, to have mercy on him. That is the reason why he comes so humble. He says, oh, Lord, I am not worthy. Contrary to what some people think about themselves, they always think that they are worthy, they are capable, but this man comes to Jesus. He humbles himself completely, and Jesus notices. He says, oh, truly I tell you the truth, I have never seen such kind of faith in the land of Israel. How do you bring yourself to Jesus? How do you make yourself? Do you take yourself someone who is humble? Do you take yourself like you are not worthy, or you take yourself like you are worthy? There are some people, they lack humility. As you go to bed tonight, Jesus is encouraging you to acknowledge your humbleness, because humbleness is more important in our lives. It's only when you are humble that you receive the things you do not even expect. The second thing is a faith that comes from him. Jesus says, I've never seen such kind of faith in the land of Israel. Just say one word, then I know my servant to be healed. This one word, he believes because he knows that this is a man of God. And every word that comes from his mouth is important. It is as powerful as anything that can do miracles. He believes. He does not say 3 or 4 words. No, he says just pronounce one word. I know my servant to be well. How much have you asked Jesus for all what you are going through, for all the challenges that you are going through? Have you knelt down like the Roman centurion today, asking him, Lord, do something, my servant is sick. Lord, do something, my daughter is sick. Lord, do something, my mother is sick. Lord, do something, I need an employment. Lord, do something, I am going through a lot of challenges in my family. Lord, do something, I'm lacking this and that. Lord, do something, I need wisdom. Lord, do something, I need your support in this area because I'm struggling. Just say one word. And I want to assure you tonight as you go to bed that there is a power in the word. There is a power. The Bible tells us that God created the earth, the world, with the word. And so the word was made fresh, telling you and me the power which is found in the word. That is the reason why you should not just pronounce words anyhow, because there is power in the words. People that have been cursed using words, people that have been blessed using words. And so it is important, every word that comes from your mouth should be a word that is constructive, a word that can help. As a man of God, I am not allowed just to utter words anyhow on the people, because every word that comes from me, it has the power, it has the authority to build or to destroy. People, they have insulted men of God. But if a man of God pronounces words on you, you get the blessings or the cursings. Therefore, you are encouraged to use your words so that you bless the people of God. Every word that should come from your mouth should be a word of construction, a word that can bless the people of God. And so Jesus is pronouncing the words. He says, I have never seen such kind of faith. It's only when you believe that the words pronounced by God, they have the power and authority to change the whole of your life, to change the situation of your family. And so whenever you pray, believe that there is power in your words. Whatever you say, whatever you command through your words, it will happen. This is what we get from the Roman centurion. The question of humility. Are you humble? How much do you have faith in God? How much do you humble yourself in the presence of God? I want to assure you again that if you are humble, if you have faith in God, there is nothing that you lack, because God is on your side. The Lord be with you. May the Almighty God bless you, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Sweet night to you.